Jacob, and I welcome you to the Global Tutor virtual class. We want to start a series on Jamb revision, and today I'll be looking at the subject mathematics. And we want to start this revision class looking at coordinate geometry. The reason I choose this topic is it comes out frequently in Jamb question. Let's begin with the first subtopic there. It is called distance between 2 points. The first subtopic there is called distance between 2 points. Let's assume we have point A, S1, Y1, and point B, S2, Y2. A question I ask you to find distance between A and B. You just simply say AB equals square root of S2 minus X1, everything squared, plus Y2 minus Y1, everything squared. This is the formula to calculate the distance between 2 points. A, x1, y1, B, x2, y2. You just simply say AB is square root of s2 minus x1, everything squared, plus y2 minus y1, everything squared. Let's use this formula in solving examples. Example 1. We're going to take 4 examples in this video. So, example 1. We want to look at the distance between point X, and it's given as 1, 2 and Y, which is given as 0, minus 1. Now, I try to differentiate the naming of the points. Here I use A and B. Now we are using X and Y. Trying to show you that what they can choose any alphabet to name the points. Now we have X and Y. So you just go down and say solution. XY will be square root of S2 minus X1 squared plus Y2 minus Y1 squared. That's the formula. So go to the point and name it. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. So you have XY. X2, so square root of, what is your X2? 0, minus, what is your X1? 1, everything squared, plus Y2, what is Y2? Minus 1, minus, what is our Y2? That's what? Y1, that is 2, everything squared. So from here we have square root of 0 minus 1, that's minus 1 squared, plus minus 1 minus 2, that's minus 3 squared. So we have square root of minus 1 squared, that's 1, minus 3 squared, that is 9. So this plus this will give me square root of 10. You put units. So it follows therefore that what? Distance between x, y is root 10. That is the solution to example number 1. X, y, x1, y1, y, x2, y2. Fix it into the formula and we analyze this way. This example 1. We're still going to solve another example. I'm trying to give you time so that you can write what you have on the board. So you can write what you have on the board. Okay. Let's consider another question. Let's say number 2. I want to leave the formula on the board so we can always make reference to it. So number 2. The question reads this way. The question says, find distance between points 2, 5 and 5, 9. They did not even name these points now. They just say, find distance between points 2, 5, and 5, 9. This is example number 2. So what do we do? x1, y1, x2, y2. What is the formula? Distance between 2 points equals x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. That's the formula. So we fix in the formula. So we have x2, that is 5, square root of 5 minus x1, 2, everything squared, plus y2, 9, minus y1, 5, everything squared. So what do we have from here? This minus this, that's 3 squared, plus this minus this, that is 4 squared. So we have square root of 3 squared, 9, 4 squared, 16. You have both of them, square root of 25. That will give me 5 units. So meaning the distance between this point and this point is 5 units. Just following the formula, AB equals x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. You just come and name the point x1, y1, x2, y2, and you substitute, then you get your answer. That is the answer to example number 2. I promise in this video we're solving 4 questions. This is number 2. We're still going to solve 2 more questions, but I'm giving you time to write the solution to example number 2. Time to write the solution to example number 2. So we're going to pick example number 3 now. Example number 3. Example number 3. Let me rub this part of the board out so we can solve number 3 also there, leaving the formula on the board for reference. So number 3 says, find the distance between point A, 0, minus 2, and point B, minus 4, 0. That is what the question says. Distance between A and B, given this, so you have x1, y1, x2, y2. What is the formula? AB equals square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So you have AB equals square root of s2 minus 4 minus x1, 0, everything squared, plus y2, 0, minus y1, minus 2, everything squared. So it means you have AB to be square root of minus 4 minus 0, that still remain minus 4 squared, plus minus times minus plus, so 0 plus 2, that gives me 2 squared. So I have square root of minus 4 squared, that will give me what? 16. 2 squared, that will give me what? 4. So I have square root of 20. Now, if you follow this very well, you have 20. But we can express this 20 as 4 times 5. That is solving these. There is a topic in mathematics we call solve. So you cannot leave this like this. So you have the word simplify. So 20 is the same thing as 4 times 5. So you have root 4 times root 5. What is root 4? That is 2 times root 5. So your final answer will be what? 2 root 5 units. That is the solution to example number 3. What I've just done here is from the knowledge of the topic called SWOT. 20 is 4 times 5. So you can now simplify. That's example number 3. Example number 3. I'm giving you time to write the solution down. Giving you time to write the solution down. The last question for this video. The last question for this video. The last question for this video. The question reads, if this. If the distance between xy, we're given the distance between xy is 5 centimeters. We are now given that x is x, 5 and y is 5, 9. They now say we should find the value of x. X is unknown. So we want to look for the value of x. Now, how do we solve this? The same way we have been solving it. What is the formula? xy is square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So we'll put in the value. xy, according to the question, is what? 5 centimeters equals square root of x2. Come and label this x1, y1, x2, y2. So what's our x2? 5 minus what's our x1? X. Everything squared. Plus y2. What's our y2? 9. Minus what's our y1? 5. Everything squared. So what do we have? We can simplify and say 5 equals square root of 5 minus x squared plus this minus this. That gives me 4 squared. So meaning I can have 5 equals square root of 5 minus x squared plus 16. So what do I need to do here? Let me square both sides. If I square both sides, I have 5 squared equals square root of 5 minus x squared plus 16. Everything squared. So this will take care of this. So I'm left with 25 equals 5 minus x squared plus 16. What do I do? Collect the like terms. So I have 5 minus x squared equals 25 minus 16. So what do I have? I have 5 minus x squared equals this minus this. That gives me 9. This will give me 9. So from here, I can simplify. Let's use this part of the board. Minus x squared equals 9. So we have 5 minus x squared equals 9. Do you believe with me that this 9 can be expressed as 3 raised to power 2? So if 9 can be expressed as 3 raised to power 2, so meaning by equating, if you equate this is square, this is square, therefore x minus 5 is 3. So you can now collect the like term. So you have minus x equals 3 minus 5. So minus x equals minus 2. Therefore your x is 2. This is the end of this video. In the next video, I'll be using this to solve questions from past Jamb question. I hope to see you then. So long.